Viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel Technical News Service. Here what we have for you in today's news headlines. Person of interest in Spanish Town triple murder killed. The police have revealed that a man who was listed as a person of interest in the triple murder in Waterloo District, Spanish Town, St. Catherine was shot and killed Wednesday morning. Senior Superintendent of Police SSP, Stephanie Lindsay said police assigned to the St. Catherine North Division were acting on intelligence when the man, who was listed as Gaza, or Gaza Man, was shot and killed. She also revealed that the deceased man's brother, along with 2 other men, were taken into custody. They carried out an operation this morning. It was intelligence-led. Out of that operation, they seized 2 illegal firearms. There was an incident and 1 person was fatally shot, and 3 persons were taken into custody. One of the persons that died in the incident this morning was named yesterday afternoon by the investigators as a person of interest. He was named on the list as Gaza, or Gaza Man. So, the firearm was seized and he unfortunately died during that incident, SSP Lindsay said. SSP Lindsay confirmed that Tuesday's murders were a continuation of a gang conflict that started sometime in August. Yesterday seemed to be a response to what happened then as part of the ongoing gang conflict, she said. In addition to Gaza Man, the police had released the names of 6 other men as persons of interest in the murders. They are Damar Williams, otherwise called Kai Kai, Othniel Loban, otherwise called Tickman, a man known only as Buffy, a man known only as Richie, a man known only as Negus, who is said to be overseas, and a man known only as Blacks. The 3 deceased, 34-year-old Sharon Frances Wellington, her husband 43-year-old Omar Wellington and 16-year-old son Orlando Wellington, were found dead inside their house with hands bound and, according to the police, were shot and their throats slashed. Police said that residents reported hearing explosions after 3 a.m., and when checks were made the family members were found dead. Councillor wants stiff penalty for murder of pregnant women. The gruesome murder of 3 persons, including a pregnant woman in Waterloo District, St. Catherine has spurred one political representative to call for legislative changes as it relates to the rights of unborn children. Sharon Frances Wellington, a cashier, was gunned down in her home along with her spouse Omar Wellington, 43-year-old salesman, and their son Orlando Wellington, 16-year-old student of Innswood High School. Councillor Keisha Lewis of the Lauriston Division of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation wants killers of pregnant women to be charged for demise of the fetus. When you kill the mother of this unborn child, I believe that you have taken the life of a child also, Lewis said. I really do hope for the legislation which will allow the police to charge and prosecute these perpetrators. It is a wicked act and a life is a life. The Offences Against the Person Act does not include a provision for holding persons culpable for the expiration of the fetus as a result of the killing of the mother. In 2014, children's advocate Diane Gordon Harrison told a joint select committee reviewing several pieces of sexual abuse legislation at Gordon House that in cases where pregnant women are murdered, the accused should be prosecuted for the death of the fetus as well. Her argument was that life begins at the point of conception, and, as such, a fetus represents another life that if lost due to the deliberate action of another who intends to cause death or grievous bodily harm, that act ought to be punishable. In some jurisdictions, killing a pregnant woman carrying a viable fetus is deemed a double homicide. Clarendon woman charged with mother's murder. Charged is Danica Davis, otherwise called Kim, of Brian's Peace. The deceased has been identified as 60-year-old Myrtla Abbott Sappleton, otherwise called Myrtie, of the same address. The incident reportedly happened at their home on Sunday, September 3. Reports from the Frankfield police are that an argument developed between the women, during which it is alleged that Davis attempted to strangle her mother with a piece of electrical wire. Abbott Sappleton reportedly tried to free herself and a knife was brought into play and was used to inflict stab wounds to her upper body. Davis then reportedly visited the police station, where she reported her actions and was arrested. Abbott Sappleton was transported to hospital where she was pronounced dead. Davis was charged on Tuesday after she allegedly confessed during a question and answer session. Her court date is being finalized. Continuing the news. Alleged fraudster nearly beaten to death in lockup. A 20-year-old man, who is accused of pretending to be the operator of an overseas job agency, was reportedly beaten while in custody at a corporate area lockup. It was shared in the Kingston and St Andrew Parish Court on Monday that the defendant, Jamal Black, was hospitalized for injuries he received in a recent melee. One custody officer with knowledge of the incident said, "Him look like him near to death." Black is charged on an indictment for 36 counts of obtaining money by means of false pretense and 5 counts of operating an overseas employment agency without license. It was shared that Black reported to have an overseas travel agency and that he could provide employment opportunities for interested Jamaicans, and requested a minimum of $150,000 to process visa applications and work permits. Applicants had to visit an office from which Black operated in the corporate area to make payments by cash or bank transfer. "He doesn't look good," Black's attorney at law, Atabadiah, informed Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague. The matter was set for mention on September 25. Son allegedly cracks father's skull. A seemingly frustrated elderly man gave Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague permission to order a warrant for his son, who he said is giving him a challenge at home. "Your Honor, he is having some mental issues. I cannot manage him," the senior citizen expressed in the Kingston and St Andrew Parish Court. His son, Jordan Gordon, failed to attend the first mentioned date to answer a charge of unlawful wounding. The matter was transferred from the corporate area family court. It is alleged that Gordon used a piece of wood to hit the complainant in his head and on his body. Further allegations are that the complainant was left with broken bones in his forehead and bruises over his body. "Oh dear, that's quite a lot," the senior jurist remarked, after hearing the extent of the injuries the complainant sustained. "Would you like for me to take him to a place where they can control and manage him for you?" Judge Cole Montague asked the father. He agreed. To the complainant, the judge indicated that a further date cannot be set in the matter as a warrant will be ordered for his arrest, after which a psychiatric evaluation will be requested. The accused would have to undergo treatment. "When that is done, you will be contacted," Judge Cole Montague told the father. Viewers and subscribers, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like, share and subscribe to my channel for your latest news updates. Remember, be safe and see you again.